I've been waiting a long time to ride the CRF450 2021 model, and you know, the last time that I rode it was in Spain. I've managed to get out once up at Jake Nichols's track on the bike. I just wanted to get out on the bike and just ride it and just set it up and just get a good feeling and understanding for the bike. I was a little bit nervous riding today up at Fatcat, but you know, the track today was absolutely flat as a pancake to start off with, you know, and it didn't really rough out all day, so it was perfect for me to get used to the bike and get my body kind of moving again, especially after the COVID restrictions and us easing out of lockdown. Previously, I've stated on the 2021 model, you know, the balance isn't quite right, and the suspension just needed some work. But let's be honest, you know, nowadays most riders go out, or before they even go out, they get the suspensions, you know, out of the bike, shipped off, and set up, you know, set up to their weight. You've heard me talk a lot about, you know, about the bike and basically how it manoeuvres. You know, a lot of people were laughing about me doing the little wobble, but you know, it really is, you know, from the foot peg sensitive, so you can really move the chassis underneath, you know, from your knee down, and just get a real good position on the bike, and you know, it just allows you just to stand up that little bit longer into the turn, also out the turn, and just really accelerate onto the gas and let the bike slide. It's kind of a dream, really, you know, for that bike, just to be able to manoeuvre it a little bit longer on the pegs and be able to be a little bit more accurate in where you want to go around the track. Today, probably my rear suspension was just a little bit soft, so I'm just going to work on that. You know, set the shock up a little bit firmer. The Honda standard, you know, is really soft on the rear. We know this, you know, because it just really does bottom out in the bottom and when you're accelerating. But you know, again, you know, you get the rear shock set up, you know, and just have it hold up just a little bit firmer in the stroke, and you've got a real good bike. The front forks now on the bike, I mean, you know, I've said that Mark Eastwood's done the suspension, and the biggest thing that I noticed there is that the stroke action is just so much more improved, and you can really predict what it's going to do now, you know, whereas before it would just dip a little and drop out a little bit too quick in certain places and was a little bit unpredictable. Now it's a win-win, it's just a solid package. So to have the bike set up now and to have it dialed in and just me feeling comfortable, you know, it was, you could just really feel the benefits of the bike, and the track, like I say, was flat, so it was so fast, and I was just pulling the third and fourth gears on the bike and just really letting the motor, you know, torque round the track, and you could just really feel, you know, how easy it was to go fast, and it never got out of shape. I never once did I feel nervous on the bike or feel that or feel scared on the bike, and it was just encouraging me to go faster and just to push on, and you know, again, like moving wherever I wanted to go around on the track. You know, obviously in these conditions, you know, you can put it into a little bit of a berm, or you can hug the turn and it be a little bit loose, but it was never breaking away, and it was just always holding its line. And also as well, I could be creative with the lines, you know, which just speaks volumes for the Honda chassis and just how this bike is so easy to manoeuvre and how good it handles. Regarding the mapping, I haven't played about with the mapping at all. You know, I did do when I was in Italy, but you know, with it just being the first time back and riding on the bike, all I want to do is just ride the bike and just get a good feel for it and just feel comfortable. And again, you know, I can't echo enough that how comfortable I felt today. And realistically, you know, the new 450 with the amount of torque that it's got, you certainly don't wish for no more power really from this bike. Yeah, you might need to fine tune it a little bit and just maybe just fuel it a little bit different, or set the timing up a little bit different, just for your preference and just how you ride. But in all honesty, if I had to ride that setup all year, I'm happy. You know, but obviously I'm not gonna. We're gonna go on the search for the Holy Grail and see if we can make the bike better for my personal preference. So first of all, I think now what we need to do is, now that I'm comfortable, is, you know, we need to get the bike a little bit more pimp. You know, it's the new model, it's the 2021 model. Honda have come out with this new radical design. It certainly does look the part. So, you know, everybody loves a sticker kit. You know, we're gonna have to get some plastics in the sticker kit and get some bling. And then maybe we'll start looking at an aftermarket exhaust pipe, and then we'll start fine-tuning the fuel injection and getting the bike, you know, working that little bit better, and just seeing if we can see if we can make it work that little bit better, you know. Now I just can't wait to get out and ride more.